This is Dr. Laura. The call of the day is coming right up after this message from my sponsor. We need all to know that there are people who care, which is why Annie's Caring Kit Club really struck a chord with me. Annie's makes it easy to crochet for a cause. They mail all the instructions, patterns, and yarn you need to make something comforting for seriously ill kids and adults. Every month's project highlights a cause and a reputable organization that will send your handmade kit to a person in need of warmth and kindness. One of my listeners, Sharon, wrote to me after joining Annie saying, I received that first kit for the chemo cap with the scarf. You're right, it's fabulous. And this makes my heart happy. Whether you do that or the other craft kits, let Annie's inspire your creativity with ready-to-go craft kits for jewelry making, paper crafts, sewing, woodworking, knitting, all kinds of stuff. They have great stuff. Just go on their website. Great for adults and kiddos. Subscriptions are monthly. You can cancel anytime. So are you ready just to start creating? Not huge, big things. You don't have to think your whole life has to be turned over to it. Once a month you get a kit. You have some fun putting it together, and then you look forward to the next month's kit. Dr. Laura listeners get their first kit for 75% off. So go to annieskitclubs.com/Dr. Laura. That's annieskitclubs.com/Dr. Laura for 75% off. Thanks for listening to my Call of the Day podcast. You can hear my live radio program Monday through Friday from 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Sirius XM Triumph 111. Miriam, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's
I'm calling today to ask you, I need some guidance on the best way to move forward with my relationship with my mom. And the struggle that I'm having is in the past year, I've been visiting with her more, since the lockdown happened. We just spent more time together. And in the past year, I've noticed that she's just not been telling the truth frequently. And it's in ways that have impacted me and my family. For example, my husband and I had a newborn. And when she wanted to come stay with us for a while, we had asked her, hey, how much do you think you'll be working? Because she's very busy. She's a professor. She's on a bunch of committees. And I know she was on Zoom a lot at home. So I said, Mom, will it be like that if you come here? She said, I'll probably have 2 meetings a week max. And I said, great. Yeah, come and stay with us. Otherwise, she would have stayed with my brother, who was about an hour away. I'm just giving you an example. And so it turned out she came here. She was on probably meetings 4 hours a day for the entire month she stayed with us. And we did not feel how much it impacted the peace in our home until she left. And even with the newborn, we're like, man, it's peaceful with just no Zoom calls all day long, and me having to stay in one room versus the other because the house is too full of Zoom calls because my husband was working at the time too from home. I could give other examples, but the reason why
I have a question about that example.
Yeah.
After the first week with a newborn, why didn't you ask Mom to go? It's your home. It's your baby. It's your husband. It's your marriage. I'm sorry you didn't have the balls to be the matriarch in your own home.
Yeah, can I think about your question about why I didn't say anything?
No.
Oh, that was a rhetorical question. Okay, got it.
No, you got to answer it now.
Oh, answer it. Oh, okay.
Yes,
well,
please.
I didn't say anything because, in my mind at the time, I was thinking because she lives in Texas, she probably really wants to be here to see the grandbaby, and she thinks that being here to help for half an hour to an hour a day is better than not being here at all.
It doesn't matter how she's justifying, Madam. I
agree. It's not right.
You're a married woman and a mother. You're talking like a child, trying to rationalize your mother's behavior. You should have said to her, in my never to be humble opinion, you're spending all this time on your work, not with our family. It's causing us stress. Please go visit my brother and come back when you really have free time. That's what a grown-up says.
And can I say something about that, Dr. Laura? Because you're completely right. So here's where the problem is, because I've realized something about myself, is I